Hey up users and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist. Welcome back to Amnesia the Dark Descent. This is episode 9 now, and as once more usual, blah blah blah, I can't speak this morning. Phil is with me.
I am with, because we always do Amnesia the Dark Descent.
Indeed we do. Now, remember last episode we were stuck kind of in this gigantic chamber. We have a load of stuff in our inventory, a piece of meat.
If I remember, I asked people to leave comments saying the green-hued room.
The green, did you? Oh, right.
I did.
Oh, right.
You clearly don't watch your videos.
Oh, wow, thank you. Okay, but yes, so I was actually checking a walkthrough just to see what it was we needed to do.
None of you gave us any comments,
yeah,
you silly
didn't give
Billies.
us any comments, you flipping lot. What you like. Okay, that won't budge. But,
it won't budge!
It won't budge, he says. No. But I was checking the walkthrough, as I was saying, and I think I may know where we need to go. So, you will all remember that way back there was a room with a couple of levers that wouldn't move.
Have you read this? The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the fucking little bedpost.
I like the way you're adding stuff there, Phil. But yes, as I was saying, you remember a room with two levers that wouldn't activate. Now,
I made a funny noise, didn't I?
Yes.
It's not working.
That. But apparently, in order to get those levers to do something, there is something in Agrippa's room that we need to search. Here he is.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
No, there certainly is not, Mr. Agrippa.
Mr. Agrippa.
Mr. Agrippa.
Right, so...
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important
We're getting to that.
Yeah, I know we will do. You stop
right, so
annoying us with your dialogue.
See that?
Oh.
Yeah,
There's a hatch.
didn't even notice this. Apparently...
Oh, there's a hatch.
We can do something with this.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting
I think we may need to get some boxes.
Ah, see what the boxes are for now.
Yes.
Use as a little support thing.
Flipping heck, Phil. You've barely drunk any of your
You're a good
coke.
boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company.
What? What was that? Why did I just go burp? That's a bit rude.
Yeah, don't blame me for that's the hatch one doing. What am I doing this?
I'm going to try and get up there.
Yeah.
In a way that is not going to damage your
Yes.
face.
In a way that's not going to damage my face indeed.
You should hurry, Daniel.
All right.
Oh, shut up,
Agrippa. Hell.
You flipping gripper rod.
Don't they exhausted his dialogue?
Yeah, we have. We've got, there.
You're a good boy,
Yeah,
Daniel.
that was the
And I appreciate your company. But
Shut
I
up back
believe you
there.
have more important things to take care of.
Oh, he's one of those with just a sort of looping dialogue.
Yeah, because we finished it. Yeah.
Can we do this?
No.
Oh.
You should hurry,
For it,
Daniel.
wait
No
for it.
time for sitting around.
Can we get it?
Oh.
There's some there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There's some. Oh, I've done some there.
Something, okay. Right, so if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, we now need to go
Usually
back
are,
this...
but-
whatever.
Okay.
That's just stuff about... Right, right.
You've really got to think in this game. It's not just survival
Oh, we do
horror.
have a bit of oil. Oh god, we've got plenty of oil, okay. I thought
It's not just survival horror-y, this game. It's a bit of puzzly puzzles.
Puzzly puzzles. We're going to get stuck on something. Well,
Probably the balustrade.
the balustrade.
The balustrade. I failed.
Le balustrade.
So,
French.
where are the levers?
I
as
think
they say in the
they're through one of these
in
doors.
that weird old place
You
across
probably
the
remember
pond.
this, don't you? Was it
Yeah.
here?
No, that's the
not it.
Croxfall.
Oh, hang on, was it the open one? The one I've clearly left open.
Weird chains on the ceiling.
Ah, this was it. Okay, so will they work now?
If not, we'll...
Less than half. Okay, that's
Yeah,
still
we
got
don't
with
need
oil
that
if you
yet.
don't need it.
Ah! Something's activated.
Now, I
Ah!
have a feeling I may know what these have activated, but let's go and check.
Do you?
I think there
Got
were
some-
a
got
couple
some
of...
music. Oh,
which was the staircase?
how snazzy.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Oh, there's a box of tinderness.
tinder box that we never even noticed. Okay, that's the caved in
Well,
route.
that's just going to show our observant skills.
Yes. But back to Agrippa's room now, because I think...
Daniel, you have gone too far.
Oh dear.
I have to stop you.
What?
I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, piss off, Mr.
Alexander.
Alexander Brennenberg.
Mr. Alexander of Brennenburg.
Who's the Baron, isn't he?
Yes. But the evil bastard.
He's getting annoyed. Oh, sounds
God.
he's having a bit of a slip.
Yeah.
It is very much like the one in Call of Cthulhu.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, the sanity slippage.
I
There
do-
are similarities to it.
I do wonder if Amnesia the Dark Descent did take a bit of inspiration from Call of Cthulhu in that regard.
Yeah, it could have done, yeah.
You did it. You got the doors open?
Ah.
Good going. I knew you could.
Yes, see, we've got doors
Oh,
now.
right. Oh, yes,
open
now
here.
fully open. So that's what...
So, now
get
we
some
need to
lights.
investigate down here.
Yeah, so we'll do the left path first.
Oh, hang on, wait,
And this
what?
is now down here. Oh, it's the growling.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
So this looks like a proper, just a dead end room, this looks like, so... Hang on a second.
left.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we're
do the
lowering
rope.
something into that. What are we lowering? Just a load of sludge.
Don't know if I want to go down there. It looks like a well or something, does it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Let's check the other fork.
Yeah.
See what we have. Yeah, throw some meat down there.
Actually, can we? Will it do something? Meat. Meat.
Cannot use this item this way.
Well, that's not going to be it then.
Too many thises. Is that a door that takes us forward to, yeah, to the transept?
Transept, okay, what's this?
Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle.
Just to reiterate, obviously, I think you remember pretty much what's going on in terms of the storyline, don't you? You know.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems
Just
like...
to check.
Yeah, he brought him to Brennenberg.
God.
Yeah, flashback time.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Obi! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Dear, that doesn't sound good.
No, that's...
No.
Oh, there's a big twisty staircase right in the
It's
middle.
like there's 3 doors as well. So.
There's still another path back in the other room.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
There was. So,
So-
okay, well, let's try the staircase first. Oh, God.
It's another green-hued room.
Oh, God. Stairs are a bit...
Hashtag green-hued room.
Have you got that from somewhere?
No, actually no.
Oh, hello, Alexander. I'm on the wall.
Is that
now.
him?
Yeah, I think it is him, isn't it?
What an ugly fucker.
Oh, hello. People being crucified. Yeah.
Oh, opening the door, a grab now. Little Britain reference there.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go now.
Ah, we have...
A hammer and a tinder
ooh,
box.
I could take a circular saw. Kill those monsters.
That will, certainly. We have some on the desk.
Is that
Some string.
There's like an Aladdin lamp there. Can I summon a genie?
If you throw it against the wall, yeah.
Just throw it against the wall. Oh,
Oh dear.
you lied to
Oh
me,
dear,
Phil.
oh dear.
Some oil. Right, let's investigate this desk. Throw it over there.
Oh, we've got some more oil, which is good, yeah.
Oh, we forget actually. The ink thing.
Oh yeah, this map.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing.
There.
Nothing. Oh,
Notes, hello.
notes on torture. Is it me?
No, is it me?
Okay.
Is it you?
I think you might have read the last lesson the last time.
You go for it then.
There are quite a few things to be said about torture, and that's true. It's true itself. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. It will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are...
Okay.
Went posh then. Therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror! The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the curriculum vitae,
curriculum
and
vitae.
saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it's likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the Amnesia drink, and try again later.
Oh dear. So they've been doing something pretty horrible.
So
then.
if ever you need to torture there, Andrew, then you can just follow
Yeah.
those notes.
We've got one of these weird canisters again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, these memory canisters.
Is it you, my love? I missed them all. So is it Pac-Man?
What a voice that was.
Well, it's like in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, you know, this farmery Bristolian accent. can't do that accent. Is it you, my lord, oh Mr. Mose, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself against blind, okay?
Oh, yes.
The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish.
Oh dear. Interesting.
Well, that's all there is up here on this pointy staircase.
Yes, this is books, reading material filled.
Yeah. We can't read, strangely.
Well, it's not Skyrim, is it? Where every freaking book.
Yeah, it's readable.
Yes.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good.
No.
Shadow.
The shadow, it's close now.
Okay, so now we need to, I'm guessing, investigate these three doorways.
The doors of three.
The doors of three.
It's a good
Twa.
term. Twa, that's it, yeah.
Right, so what have we got here?
Oh, it's very dark. No longer is it dark.
Oh, hello.
Ratty rattos.
Rats.
Well, there's a gate. Open the gate and we get a room.
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh, I guess that lever's going to be stuck or something, isn't it? We're going to find out how to...
Probably.
Oh, it's a wardrobe.
Oh, what's that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Piece of orb.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, because I forgot. We're supposed to... Oh, this is the torture room.
Ah. A torture room. What's this do? Okay, that's gone as far as it can. This. Oh.
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 The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step.
Okay, lovely. We're getting all nasty.
Yeah.
Chains. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they look like a set of eyes on that thing.
I know, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tin box here. I think we need to get out of here because it bothers me. It's giving us a bit of a sanity hit, that area.
Yeah, so that must be the torture room, because they said that there's 6 pieces to find.
Yes.
We found 1 piece now.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's that one. Okay.
Was it 6? Yeah. And once we find them, we'll be able to...
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you are coming down with a bit of a
Excuse me.
thing now, aren't you? Ooh. Oh god, what?
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
Bloody hell's bells.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
This looks
I thought
lovely.
that looked... Oh, I thought that looked like Pyramid Head then, from
Oh god,
the
yeah.
Silent Hill series.
Silent Hill. Actually, we got that there.
Tinderbox.
Is this... Oh,
Oh, with the
wait,
flashback.
what?
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So what kind of torture is this then? Oh, we can pick it up. Oh. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They'd meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again.
Oh, so it's like...
Oh, I know what this sort of torture device is. Basically,
Yeah.
you get lowered onto it and it sort of digs, it goes into your anus, basically.
Yes,
and
it's
it
horrible.
goes, yeah.
So is there anything...
It was a very, they
Oh.
used it a lot in the medieval era.
Yeah, oh, hello.
Ah, piece of orb. Oh,
Another
good
one.
job you did that.
So I'm guessing there's...
Good job I wouldn't have thought to move the sacks
I
around.
wonder if they're hidden then
Yeah.
in each of the torture rooms and possibly elsewhere. Because if you're saying 6, but there's only 3 rooms here, so... was that body in there before?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Check my sanity.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
those pieces of orb don't seem to fit together. One's green and one's purple. Aren't they?
yeah. Different colour and constantly... Oh god.
Oh,
Didn't mean to do that. Okay.
My next room. This is the 3rd room. This is only 3, so we're only halfway if we get one again.
Yeah.
I can't remember if there was 6, 5, 4, 2, 9, 7, 20, 50, 60,
100.
5,000,
Oh.
20,000, 400. Sounds like someone's sawing.
Yeah.
With a circular saw. Other saws are available. Oh dear. It's a bit grim in here.
What the fuck? Oh, that is...
What is that? What?
Okay,
Oh.
that's the torture, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Let's have a look.
The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sword between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and it wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain.
Ooh, it's a bit fucked up, isn't it?
So they do what?
So it's basically, they hang you upside down and then basically saw you through the genitals, basically.
Oh.
Which is pretty horrible. You see the drain underneath where
Yeah.
all the blood goes.
Ah,
But we have another orb. It's...
Yes. Oh.
Okay. We achieved something?
I'm sure... maybe you can combine them all together.
Yeah.
They won't stay together.
Okay. Hang on, do I... More appropriate workspace. Okay, so I'm guessing we need the tar to...
Stick them all together, yeah.
Right, but
and
we
then
need to
you
find-
slap them with a bit of meat. I'm sure I saw something
Slap
else, like a
with-
tinderbox or something on the floor, near where the orb was. What's that? There's a lot of blood. That's no, maybe not.
Okay.
I think
hang
there is,
on.
yes.
There it is, hidden in the bucket.
I think this is one of the worst ways to get tortured. I'd rather
Yes.
prefer to...
Ugh. Okay, let's keep moving. So now that we've explored the transept, I guess we go back and through the other
Yes.
door.
Okay, so we've done everything in here, haven't we?
Wait a fucking minute. Hey, that body's disappeared.
Oh, it has, hasn't it? There was a body there.
Oh, that was a bit freaky.
dear.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh dear. Don't be scared. Back to the nave.
Back to the knee.
Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departures. They're nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So what is with this room then?
I don't know.
Unless there's something maybe... Ooh, okay.
Okay, there's water.
There's water. I wonder if the water monster's down there.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We may not want to go that way then.
No.
Alright, well let's check out this other room.
Good to see you. You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find some...
Ah, so that must be the other door. The other door must go to the
Oh.
choir. Oh, we got a note. No, that's not.
notes on torture. Hang on.
Wrong note.
Mementos, perhaps? Okay, remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir.
Bloody hell, I've still got to do all this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember these from the last one.
Yeah.
So the mystic barrier that's blocking the passage in the chancel.
The pedestal that fits an orb, so we need to create it and then make it.
I see, so that pedestal... Yeah, so we need
Then-
all the pieces then. Right.
Then a gripper needs a note by Johann Weyer.
Okay. And an orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum, okay. So it's scattered throughout the torture room, so now we need to go
Into the...
quiet, okay.
Okay. So it'll be the same layout. Twisty staircase with 3 doors.
Oh, hang on.
There's a door to my left here.
Okay, so it might just be a dead-end door which takes us to some stuff.
Is that a note on the table?
It is indeed.
Your turn to read if it's not yours.
Agrippa channels Weyer, or is it Weyer, because they're in Germany.
Yeah, Weyer.
Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts. And still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. Memorise those, Phil, because that sounds like it could be important. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the prepper to... Cannot speak today, can
No,
I?
English is going all sorts of
Yeah,
funny.
it's just morning, you know. Contents with the proper tools. The vitae should be extracted as usual from any agonised human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kenk.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that the water monster? I don't know. I'll have to address Vaya with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it.
Okay.
A well? Hang on. Interesting.
Hang on, we've got a...
Oh yeah, a memento. One note speaks of a mixture made... Yeah, okay, this is significant then.
Yeah.
So, vitae, Tamta, and a paralyzer.
God. And the Tamta's the most difficult to find.
Yes.
Oh, it's one of these memory thingies. Here we go. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle, I don't know who they are yet, spew their politics at each other while I sat quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I'm the one, and the same Alexander helped their fathers and grandfathers to find this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish.
Okay. So these sound like they're definitely being left by Alexander. By the sound of it, Alexander is... No.
Part of the Templar Order? No, wrong.
Templar Order. Wrong game, Phil. Oh, Lord Arnhem.
That's good for health.
Else hidden around here?
That's clever, that, yeah. I don't think the pieces... We're not technically in the choir yet, so...
No. These bottles. Does that actually say something? I can't even read that at all.
Probably Latin or something like that.
Yeah. Some Latin shit, you know, bro.
How dare you.
Quiet entrance.
Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride.
Interesting that you think that as you're killing somebody.
Here we are in the quiet, well, just the entrance anyway.
Well, we don't need this lantern at the moment.
No, it's full of lights.
How are we actually doing for oil? Okay.
Yeah, we will need a refill.
Yeah, there we are.
We've got a door on the right and on the left. Oh, smash into your face.
Ooh, this looks like a bit some sort of a cult.
I know, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, what the?
15th of August, 1839.
Oh.
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Oh, I see. So we're doing like one of his diary entries, but actually through a vision now instead of just...
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Wow.
Dear.
Cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries.
I think Daniel is a bit of an asshole.
So what
kind of character are we playing as here?
One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the all? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
What? You heard that as well, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
Squeaky door.
That... What?
Are we still in the vision? Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
How come we didn't get to see the gruesome death?
Sounds like it's leaving it to your imagination a bit.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, we are moving quite slowly. Can't sprint. Oh god.
Oh.
Are we leaving the vision?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, it's the drops of weirdness as I keep...
Oh, then. Okay,
So that was certainly something.
Yeah, so Daniel, it seems, is having to sacrifice people in order to keep himself alive.
Regent's Park.
I don't think this is what Regent's Park looks like, Daniel.
Yeah, I know,
What is
honestly.
that? That's a hammer and a
Hammer?
saw.
Oh, maybe. Tinder box there.
In the box. Anything else from there? Hang on, there's a bucket under it. If there's something.
Throw it.
Yeah. No, there's something in it. Just look around carefully in case there is anything hidden.
I'm sure I saw another tinder box on one of the other tables.
Oh,
Under there? Anything under there?
oh, under there.
No, anything under the big, board?
Ah, hello.
I thought so.
Yes.
See something.
Can we get it? Oh, there we are. Got it.
Tastes
Hang on.
nothing.
Can we... After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I can guess what kind of ritual we're talking here.
Yeah. Human sacrifice.
Human sacrifice. That is exactly how it's pronounced.
That's exactly. Yeah, but that's what they say.
Oh boy.
Moving into another
Is this
room
the
now.
choir then? The main hall, okay.
Okay. The feared... Right, we've had that one.
Yeah.
We smashed against the fucking bedpost. Yeah.
Especially against the fucking bedpost. That's right,
The
Phil.
fear had begun to drown him again.
What? I'm not controlling that.
Oh.
What are we
Well,
looking
now.
at here? What is it doing now?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be
Let's go
yours,
this way first.
but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
Oh,
It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
oh dear, he's blaming us for everything,
I know.
basically. Oh god, where am I going here?
I don't know.
This looks like a bit of a horrible big open area, this does. I don't like it.
I know,
Can't
it's
see.
very urban. It's very sort of a red-hued room now.
I think I heard a monster as well, but...
Hashtag red-hued room.
Where's that coming from, Phil?
It's not going for anywhere. I've just made it up.
Okay, right. Okay,
Oh god. We have to find all the shit in this
what
room.
is going on over there?
You know there are things you can light.
Oh yeah.
Hexy's playing Armour. Armour 2. Operation Arrowhead.
Operation Arrowhead. Oh, hang on. Oh, tinderbox.
Loads of tinder boxes.
No, how many do I actually have now? 20. Okay. 20! Okay, can I get over there? Can I climb up on this? I'm not sure.
It's a bit broken. It's like a pillar,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
Time to do some parkour.
there we go.
Oh, so good. So pro.
We've got here.
What am I, Phil? I'm pro.
Well, debatable.
I knew you were going to say that. Let's fly one of these.
Yeah, let's get some bit of light. Oh, good. Got to find
Oh,
3
gosh.
pieces of an orb in a massive expanse of openness.
Yeah. What's going on around here? What's that? Tissue's quite soft and
Should be possible to break open.
Did it say something about mushrooms which could be used to,
Yeah, fertile ground in the choir. This must
yeah,
something.
paralyse us or something, so I wonder if we have
What can we have? What do we have to break open?
hammer and chipper maybe? No, I don't think this will be it, will it? Oh, or
yeah,
maybe it
okay.
will. Poison gland, okay.
So we've got poison gland.
So, I'm from poisonous mushroom, which I'm assuming we use for the paralyzer that we need for a gripper, but I don't know, I'm guessing we may need a workspace or something for that.
Yeah, I don't know what it means by workspace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what is that? Can't light that for some reason. It's not actually a torch in it, but...
it looks like a cow. What?
Therefore...
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh,
It's one of the torture methods, yeah. It's
shit.
the brazen bull.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realise it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Yeah, it's basically a torture method where you get
Yeah.
encased inside it
That's
and a
right.
fire is lit.
Yeah, because there's the tinder underneath, yeah.
And as you get, as you kill, all the smoke comes out of its nostrils. Out the
Oh, hello.
Yes!
Piece of orb.
So it comes out of its nostrils.
Yeah, I've heard of this, yeah. I think it was like ancient Greek or something originally.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
funnily enough, the person who invented this actually got done in by his own device.
I
Yeah.
think that's true, yeah. He did. Ooh, that's a pretty horrible way to go. Okay, so I'm guessing...
Right, so that's what we need to look for, torture rooms like that, to find the
Torture
orbs, because they're only in the torture rooms.
Yes, so that's the fourth piece of orb, so I wonder how many more there might be. I'm guessing, as you said, probably 6. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there are 6,
I
aren't
feel like 6 is probably the right number, like we've heard that somewhere before,
Yeah.
so...
there? Just have to keep looking around.
Oh god. Loads of possible areas we could be going here. What the hell?
Oh, we should have done this first, and then when we got to the transept, we
Yeah.
thought, this is easy.
Nasty area. Okay, we can't go across there. It's a channel.
Well, unless there's some form of pillar we can climb over.
Oh, nearly ran over that and didn't notice it. I nearly ran over it. Hang on. You go back down here. What? Where? What?
God.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Scary noises.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a monster moving around somewhere. Shit, what was this way?
I don't know.
Was that the way I came to get?
Oh yeah, this
right,
is the
hang
pillar
on.
over.
Right, hang
So
on.
this is the pillar over.
I think there was another way. Wasn't there to the right down here, was there? Oh no, or not? And that's the brazen bull.
That's the brazen bull area, so we've just done a full circle.
Okay, right, so I think we need to...
Be a bit more efficient.
Yeah. What?
What?
Is he hallucinating again?
Probably.
Yeah. Slight headache, so yeah, it's sanity. Oh, right. I need to find a way to get across.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
I've
seems
got-
to be slipping.
Yeah.
Oh, another tinderbox. God, they're
God,
everywhere.
they are well hidden, aren't they? Hang on, where do we go? Ah, there we
There,
go.
let's get back over. So we need to look for 2 more places like that with
Yeah.
torture rooms.
I think, that's... Yeah, there's another one down. Is there? Maybe. Down here? Yes.
Oh, aha.
Something.
Something
Yeah.
looks...
Hello.
Hello. Oh, get the flashback.
Okay.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Well, lovely.
So
Let's have a look at this one then.
This is the wheel.
The wheel. The Wheel of Fortune.
Certainly not a fortune. A murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent so that the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. Oh dear. He no longer had the strength to scream. The 2 men looked at each other knowingly, took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy.
Boy, that's really...
It's a gruesome one. Now, there will be an orb piece
yes.
here, as there is in every... just to find it. Ah, there it is, got it.
Piece of orb.
Right, on to the next room.
Excellent day. Oh, wow, it's quite a hammer, that is.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's carry that with me. And of course it takes my speed right down.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's well heavy. I'll use it to smash any monsters' heads in.
It's going to take us ages to get from place to place. Right, so we need one more torture room. We
Okay.
found the last piece of the orb.
Right, so now I think we need to go this way.
The way of the birds. The birds in here.
I should probably be lighting more and more of these.
So obviously our main goal is to get to the inner sanctum,
Yes.
to where we assume Alexander is residing.
Oh, I hear you. Wherever you are, whatever you are.
We've got to also figure out a way of binding the pieces together.
Yeah.
The orb.
I feel like the tar is going
Yeah.
to be necessary for that, but it says we need a workspace.
Yeah. I don't know what it means by workspace, but...
That means a workspace, Phil. Lol. Oh, hello.
Aha!
What have we got down here?
I don't know.
I found
Yes.
this entirely by chance.
It's good, wasn't it?
Yes. Ooh, what the hell is...
Oh, I know what this is. The Iron Maiden.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, the Iron Maiden.
Thank you.
But there's like
yeah, spikes. isn't
spikes
it?
inside the...
Oh, that's nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the Iron Maiden. Another famous torture device in medieval era. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as the weight of his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realise his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Basically, you have to stand still, because
Yeah.
otherwise if you move, you get smiked. A famous...
That's a bad
actually-
idea. Can we close it?
Can we actually close it?
Oh shit, we can.
When we're in? Does this...
Oh, Oh, no, 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 no. Let me out, let me out. That actually hurts.
Yeah. So it's a famous medieval device called the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's right. dot, dot, dot.
Yeah.
I think we need some more dot.
Yeah.
That's... What did that... Oh, no, that heals
That
health.
goes for health, yeah.
Okay, right.
Right,
the
so
orb?
Where's the orb piece?
Where is the orb? Please.
Looks out.
That's a cage.
Ah, there it is. Aha!
Did it!
Uh,
So is that all 6 of them then?
I think so, yes, I think so. Okay. What, on the other side of the room? They look like little
Yeah.
alcoves.
Didn't
Something.
it?
Is there anything in here?
Tinder boxes perhaps? There's a bone.
It's just a red herring.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I can pick up the bone then.
So now I've got all 6 pieces of the orb. We're basically done in here, aren't we?
Yeah. I think. Oh, tinder box.
Oh, good. Now I'm trying to find the entrance back out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That might be a bit nasty.
challenging.
Is there anything in here? There's another thing there.
It's a
Yes.
laudanum.
Laudanum.
No, it's laudanum.
Laudanum.
That's not
Or
what I don't know how to
laudanum.
pronounce it, actually.
Let's get out of here.
We're so big. What was if there's some other place for it? I mean, we need to get the other things for these. So we've got the paralyzer. What was the other thing?
Paralyzer,
Vita. Where's supposed to get that from?
Vitae.
Tanta we can't really get.
Well, Vitae, I think you get from torturing the humans, don't you?
Oh.
So that might be interesting.
Unless
How we go
that
about doing
flashback
that?
gave it to us.
Ah.
I don't know.
It's a good idea, actually. Oil. Fill
But the
that up.
Tampton you need to... Lord Biscuit. Oh, Rocket League's a good game.
Rocket League, yes. I don't see any Vitae in my inventory, so...
No, maybe I haven't got it then.
Oh, what's this? Is this...
Just the way out.
that-
Oh, well done.
Hang on, is there anything else around? Oh no, hang on, no. Because I went right, didn't
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
so...
get lost again.
Okay, come on, let's get out of here. It's a big, horrible open area.
It had gone too far. The man was suffocating, could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil.
Is the Damascus rose oil?
Damascus, as we all know, capital of Syria.
Yes. Which is a little bombed out at the moment.
Yes.
I think. I mean, I know that Aleppo and places like that.
But still,
been in
what
these.
was the significance with the well? Was that for the Tampton thing? Oh.
Yes, I think the well has a monster at the bottom of it.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
So we
there's
could get
gotta-
Mount Tampton off it
Yeah.
or something like that, yeah.
So
Let's get back to the nave. The thick liquid spread across his tub. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought.
Dear me, Phil, dear me.
Yes. So we're back in Agrippa's
Okay,
room.
so... Oh,
Oh,
sounds a bit shadowy.
God, the shadow's getting very noiseless.
Yes, yes.
Well, we're trying to take Alexander down, alright.
Yeah, trying to do your work for you.
Is there something else?
We've got all 6 pieces.
Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance.
Ah,
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then.
Right.
Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
Okay.
Right.
So let's just get the memento on.
Remember the dying man wants a specific tonic to save him. Okay. Right, so we have to make this before we do the thing with the orb.
So let's just go over that note
Okay, right.
of the tonic that we need. So it'll be notes, won't it?
This was a mixture.
Agrippa channels Waya.
Channels Vire, okay. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, Vitae and Tampta. Poisonous fungi should work as a okay, so we've got the paralyzer.
Internal gland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vitae could be extracted, of course, from...
Any agonised human victim's blood.
Okay,
I just
so...
need large amounts.
Yeah.
So we need to find some sort of human.
humans,
Yeah.
presumably someone to torture. That sounds like it's going to be lovely. Tampta, on the other hand, yeah, it's a property in the secretion of the water-dwelling monster. So I have to... Right.
A
So we
properly
have to-
prepared well should suffice to contain it.
So the well
Got
is
that.
clearly significant. So can we go back
I
to
see
the
you
well?
have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to
Yes,
gather
we're
the
gonna do
ingredients
that.
for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb,
Okay. Galaxy, playing Armour 2 Operation Arrowhead.
Okay, so...
Where was he?
where am I going?
To try and find the well.
Yeah, the well. I think the well was not this way.
Alright, trying to find the Wizard of Oz.
We'll have to see the wizard, Phil. The wonderful wizard of
I
Brennenburg.
see that all the orb pieces you need. I
Yeah,
know
we
I
know,
have
we
no
know,
right
we
to
know.
ask anything of you.
I think it was this way, wasn't it? We should probably like one of these.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, here's the well.
so,
Right, so,
properly paired.
so this obviously takes the rope up.
Oh, do we have to attach something to the end of the rope? Like a
Something.
meat.
Meat. Hang on, that's a good idea.
Aha, you see?
There we go.
So, no, the tar we need to...
Yeah, the
hang
tar.
on, what's the string for?
String. Where is it? There it is.
It's tough string made from hemp, is that?
Maybe.
No.
No. Okay.
So
If we just lower this down. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we can pull it up because it's not attached to the thing.
Something's pulling the rope. Music really picked up. Oh, there we go. Okay. That really made short work of that, but looks like we can get that.
Oh, yes, picks up the main, so that will be the...
Tamter, won't it? The bone is covered in mucus. Okay, so we could... I imagine if we find like a workstation somewhere, we could possibly...
Get the Tamter out of it.
Yeah. Unless we can combine it in the inventory, maybe. We've got the glass jar, can we do that? Combination does not work, okay. Whereas we got...
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask you.
Right, so we just need...
Where are we going now, then? That's the question. So we got Paralyzer, Tamter, now we just need the Vitae.
Which you can get from human blood or something.
Yeah.
On Earth do we do that?
I don't know. Is it maybe back here?
Oh yeah, because in the transit there are loads of things, humans in cages, weren't there?
Aye, there were. There were also torture rooms back here, so I think there was like 2 side rooms.
Yeah.
Where we had that flashback, so maybe
Yeah.
we need to do something
Maybe we
here,
need to do something like that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm thinking in these 2 rooms, maybe. Now, this is the one we had the flashback. Can we do something with these tools, perhaps? No.
Maybe the other room.
Yeah. Some ended skilled prisoner, the ritual began. Okay. No.
Maybe we're supposed to get some tools and cover it over the...
Yeah. Hammer.
No, that's not doing anything.
No. Saw. Nope. Oh, no, take that away from there, please. Pliers. No. The thing is, I would have thought that significant items would have shown up in a blue glow,
Yeah.
as they usually do, so...
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
I don't know if this is... what...
No,
doing.
so why don't we bring up the mementos so we can see what
Yeah.
things need to be done? So we need to get the tonic.
Right, so...
Yeah,
we know the mystic barrier, but apparently can't do that yet, because otherwise...
Yeah, we can't do the orb yet.
Yeah. So that's the orb. In order to, yeah, right, so we need to do this tonic. That's what it wants us to do.
That just remains we don't actually have the Tamter yet.
Can't be combined by hand, but the tonic has to be made with care. Okay.
What? Care? What are we
Care.
supposed to do with it then?
There must be a room somewhere where there's something we can do.
Interesting. Trey, interesting.
But what I'm thinking though is we might wrap this episode up because we've been recording for, I don't know,
Quite a while now,
quite
yeah.
a while for this episode. So, tell you what, let's wrap this episode up here. So this was episode 9 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent with myself and Phil.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been. We've actually made quite a lot of progress.
We have made a fair bit of progress.
Progress. Still on the search for this tonic now.
Yeah, so that's what we need to do in the next episode. So we have 2 of the key ingredients. We just need to find the Vitae.
We certainly
And
do.
obviously we need to presumably find a workstation where we can do it.
I still don't know what it means by workstation.
Yeah, I assume it'll be a table somewhere hidden
Yeah.
around. But we'll get around to that in the next episode, so I hope you'll join us for that. And in the meantime, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, and
And goodbye, everyone.
goodbye from Phil.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Fucking hell! Bloody hell, that did like 1 million damage! This better not be a... Whoa! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god! How many... What? Holy shit!